Hello YouTubers, today we're going to be playing Warhammer Total War, the latest installment of the Total War franchise. Today I'm just going to be showcasing a battle. Not going to go into the campaign. I'm quite extensively far in with both the Vampire Counts and the Empire. I will be doing another video on those guys later on just to show a few techniques that I've done and also to show the domination that I have over the current map. So we're just going to have a quick customized battle. Having a look at our options of who we have, I am very favorable towards the vampire counts. Main reason, I find that they have a few things that are quite unique, quite different. They're one of the originals from Warhammer. But the other factor is as well that you can amass such a massive army, even though there might not be the highest strength units, but you can have such a large army that if your opponent, although they may have high powered units, if they're small in number, usually get absolutely swamped. Now my opponent today, we will make, let's just do a typical one with the Empire. So we'll go ahead, and for any of you that haven't played this game before, go ahead, gonna select my lord. Obviously got Manfred, who's the boss, king shit. Then you've got one of his cousins, and then you've got the rest of the necromancers and that, which are lower. Now you could get him, but it will deplete a lot of my funds, which you'll see here. He alone is almost 3,000 coin. So I don't really want to sacrifice that much coin just on him. So I'm just going to stick with a normal necromancer. He's good enough. And, you know, at the end of the day, they're a lord. They're not going to do a massive amount. It's just that little bit of influence that they actually provide to the battlefield. Next, I'm going to move down to my cavalry. Now, the Empire, I'll probably structure or go probably randomize it. They'll have a reasonable amount of stuff. But with this cavalry, if you note, we don't have any artillery. So I'm going to be relying on cavalry to get around the back to take out any archers, to take out any artillery that the Empire is going to have. So I'm just going to probably grab about 4 units of Black Knights, probably go 2 of the Hexeroughs, and that'll do. Now, it's already depleted a fair bit of my stockpile. That's alright, because as I was saying before, we'll move up to the infantry. Here, I can just absolutely go to town with chucking units in. It is that easy. Too easy, some would say. Now, I do have a little bit, actually. Let's get rid of the Hexeroughs. Let's go to of the better version of the Black Knights, -1. Now, looking at the base, yeah, they've got some things there that are good. I'll use the bats to support the cavalry when they're going around the back. One that is very good to have is the Cryptic Horrors. These guys absolutely run rampant through anything. No joke. They just go to town. So I'm actually going to also upgrade both of them. Now, as I said, most of you guys who might not have played this before won't realize that you can do this, but you can click on individual units or select groups like I've just done, and then you can actually increase their rank. So these guys are obviously just normal, standard. My Cryptic Horrors are now actually at a rank of 3, both of them. Main reason that is they're going to run in, they're going to just absolutely go rampant on whatever they come into contact with. And if they're higher ranked, well, they're going to stay there for a lot longer. The morale is going to be a lot higher. They're not going to get so scared and pussy. Now, if we have a look here, Empire, right? This is automatically generated. I am not happy, though, that they have a few items here, especially the rocket battery and also the Great Cannon. Those two I need to silence really quickly. I'm not going to touch anything else. I'm just going to fight whatever it's being provided, and let's jump on in, see how we go. Alright, so finally we're able to load it up. Took a little bit longer than normal. Got a few things running in the background at the moment, so that obviously wouldn't have helped. So the situation that we're playing here is an ambush. So as you can see, the enemy, although they do have quite a substantial amount of firepower in terms of at the rear here with their great cannons and the rocket artillery battery, they've also got their magic priest. At the end of the day, it's in an ambush status. So I'm able to prepare how I want as an ambush, and these poor bastards are in a fucking line, marching forward. They're not exactly going to be prepared for what I throw at them. Now, I could, and I probably might, just to be a pain in the ass, I might actually put something on this side, but I'll put the bulk of my force over here. So I will draw them over here with something small per se, an expendable unit that I'm not really too fussed about. But then what I'll be doing is by drawing them over there and taking their attention, I'll be able to push down from the mountain really, really hard, really, really fast. That is my goal. That's going to be my aim. We will see how that goes. All right, that as well, so you can see, because again, some of you might be new to Warhammer. They did have this in the last two in the last two Total Wars, being the Rome series and the Shogun 2 series. It's just an excellent overview of what's on the battlefield, what units there are, their ranges. For instance, I think I just seen, yep, there we go. So we've got crossbow, what their range is, what they can actually see, how far they can shoot, these badass motherfuckers, how far they can shoot, etc. And then obviously showing all my units and that. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's quickly do a quick deployment of where we're going to put these guys. My aim will be to try and capitalize on getting these cryptic horrors in fast and early. The sooner they get up there, the better, because at the end of the day, if these guys are attacking, it means that I can then worry about doing more important things, such as ensuring that my feral bats back here with my cavalry are charging forward to attack, but also the main reason of, from the side here, it means that I can really, really, really push hard and not have to worry too much. So we're going to put these guys there. I'll put these guys along here because I'll get them to charge in through there. What else do we have left? So obviously you got my lord. You can just stick around the middle there, like a hopeless person he is. And I think if I do an overview, that's it. So that's my units. And here we go. Let's get this battle started and we'll go from there. Alright, so as envisioned, they've kind of gone a little bit spastic. Different to how I was thinking. We'll use them to get in there. Alright, so if we just have a look here at what's going on, you'll be able to see that. Let's zoom in nice and close. Alright, so the cryptic horrors are doing exactly what I wanted. They're doing a lot of, look at that, they're doing a hell of a lot of damage. Look at that, just absolutely smashing whatever's in their way. So they're doing a lot of damage, plus they're drawing units to them, which is what I wanted. Because what I'm going to do is, after these guys charge in, just look at that. Absolutely smashing their crossbowmen, and that's exactly what I was after. I wanted there to be a lot of drawing out of their forces, because they had a few cavalry units that could have done a fair bit of damage. So what I've done here is I've drawn in some of their strong units that actually got quite a fair bit of power. And what I've been able to do is then bring at least one unit of troops behind and start attacking from the rear. So now we're fighting them on both fronts. which should allow me. These guys might bring over here because they're struggling a little bit. Cryptic Horrors can move in. Alright, so over here you can see we've got them on the run over there. Definitely got these guys going. Alright, so over here, we're just going to bring them in because I think if I play my cards correctly, we use the bats to keep following the wizard. We don't want him to be in play. He is quite powerful if he is to cast any spells. So if I can just keep him at bay over there, that is going to be one of the biggest ways that I'll be able to win this battle really, really quickly. Looking over here, we're still chasing these guys, chasing them all around the fucking park. That's just how it's going to be for the next, 5 minutes or so as this game goes on. Not much I can do about that. That's just standard. Now, if we look back in here, I've now been able to completely circle these guys, and they are just absolutely getting pumped, and now they're routing. If we go to my lord, might do a raise of the dead that way. Oh, don't even need to. Just to show you this, I raise the dead. Anything that's there, it comes up as a bunch of zombies. Look at that. Just look at that. This is why I choose the vampires. I now just have a brand new unit of zombies, 120, and they can just run around and kill whatever they want. Now that there, ladies and gents, was a really, really, really quick battle. That lasted for 4 minutes, if that. Yeah, that was just ridiculous. Now, I did not touch the Empire. I allowed the computer to generate an army against me. Obviously, they had a few high ranked units, but as I said, the numbers is what counts, and making sure that you take out their artillery was absolutely key there. But anyway, that was the Vampire Counts. Thanks for watching. I'll be making a few more videos like this with different units, different armies, showcasing what they do, what they're good at, what they're bad at. We'll see how we go. I'll also be uploading some videos in regards to the vampires and the Empire for the campaign. Just showcasing what I've done so far, areas that I've taken over, and where we are in regards to alliances with other teams, and obviously the battle against Chaos. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Ciao.